Yo, what's good, guys? Inswain with Inswain Audio. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, man, where have you been? Make sure to subscribe and to join our family because I drop tutorials just like this every single day. Who's doing it like that? Come on. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the top 5 EQs for mixing and mastering. My personal favorite top 5 EQs that I'm always using. Let's get into that. Alright, first things first, like we always do, I'll play you what we got with no effects so we can hear it, and then we'll start slapping EQs on this vocal. Let's check it.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of it, trying to write a list of reasons.
Alright, cool. First one, gotta get it out of the way. You know it's coming, you probably have it. If you don't, you've heard about it. The FabFilter Pro Q3. How could I make an EQ top 5 without mentioning this one? I won't spend too long talking about it because, like I said, it's pretty popular. But it's just a parametric EQ. But when I say just, I don't want to undersell it because this thing does it all. It has dynamic functions. The graphics of it, the GUI, whatever you want to call it, interface, whatever, looks amazing. And I think that's why people like it so much because it's easy to use and it's visually pleasing. You can also got linear phase. It gets really advanced, or you could keep it basic. You can make pretty much any shape you want, but let's just check it out.
That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you. I would run out of it, trying to write a list of reasons.
Doesn't have any color or sound, but that's why people use it, because it's just a transparent, straightforward EQ. You're not imparting the plugin onto the source. It's just the EQ moves. And one little bonus feature that a lot of people don't know about is right here. If you hold your mouse over this and you hit this A, this is an auto gain function. So what it'll do is it'll keep the before and after at the same volume. So if you're boosting a lot or cutting a lot, you could be changing the volume, which can mess with your perception, your gain staging, signal flow, a lot of things. But if you click that, it'll always keep it at the same volume, which is nice for hearing only EQ differences. So watch this. If I were to take a bunch of cuts out,
That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you.
obviously it's getting quieter, right? Because I got a huge dip. But if I have this on, it's going to stay at the same volume before and after. Watch this.
That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you. I would run out of it, trying to write a list of reasons.
So this is nice for if you only want to hear the EQ differences, if you want to stay at the volume level you're at with your gain staging, whatever it may be. Maybe it's both of those. Works really great for that. I love that. I went a long time without knowing about it, but yeah, it has an auto gain function and it works really, really well. So number 1, FabFilter Pro Q3 parametric EQ, but that's a given. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Waves Puig Tech. Where is that? Particularly the EQ P1A. It's a mouthful. This one right here on vocals definitely has a characteristic to it, and that's why I like it, because it's not transparent. I really like it for boosting the high end and the low end as well, but let's hear it.
That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you. I would run out of it, trying to write a list of reasons. It's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you. I would run out of it, trying to write a list of reasons. It's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. So easy to love you. I would run out of ink, Trying to write a list of reasons it's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you.
So you can tell it really adds some body to it. The top end sounds nice, and you could do the famous Pultec trick where you boost and attenuate at the same frequency. I'm not going to get into that. I might make another video about that. There's plenty out there though if you want it, but it's really easy to use to dial in, and it's just a Pultec tried and true. Sounds great on kicks and stuff like that, but I love it for vocals, particularly the high end. Plenty of other companies make Pultecs and they're good, but for some reason the Waves one is my personal favorite, especially that high end. All right, speaking of other Pultecs, we have the UAD Pultec EQP1A. Same emulation, just from a different company, so it has a different flavor to it. And now I said the Waves was my favorite. This is my second favorite. But sometimes this has the character that I'm looking for. It's kind of like salt and pepper. You might prefer salt over pepper, but sometimes the dish you're making requires pepper. Sometimes they need both. It's nice to have them both in your arsenal. So let's check this one out.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of that it's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons it's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons it's so easy to love you.
Sounds crazy, and it's funny how I just said I like the Waves better, but in this vocal, in this instance, I'm liking this one more. So that's a perfect example of why I said it's nice to have different flavors of plugins, because they sound a little different, and sometimes one sounds better than the other. And in this case, I like the UAD one on this vocal a lot, and I was just messing with it real quick. I could dial in better settings, but from what I did really quick, this sounds great on that vocal, that top end, that body in the low end. It just gives it a nice shape. All right, moving on. We have the Plugin Alliance Mag EQ4. This thing right here is pretty simple. It's just a few bands. You don't get to choose what frequency they are. You just choose how much you want to boost or attenuate. But what is nice is the air band, and that's what this EQ is famous for, is because you do get to choose between, 2.5K, 5K, 10K, 20K, and 40K as your air band, and then you get to choose how much you want to boost it. And this air band just sounds so not harsh and really pleasant, and you can brighten up your source without adding harshness, and it does it like no other. So I'm going to focus on that for this EQ, but I'll also do some other stuff after to show you. Let's check it out.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons.
You hear that lift on the top end, that airiness? Let's check it out again. I'll start with it off.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you.
And even if you get crazy, it's still not super, super harsh.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you.
So a lot of times I'll use this just for that air band, but I'll turn the air band off now and I'll just show you what the other ones sound like.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons it's so easy to love you.
And this is one of those EQs that you can just really kind of push to its limits and it sounds good. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's super simple, easy to use. It looks nice, and that air band is just unmatched. You can't find anything else like it anywhere else. All right, last but not least, a sleeper. Never heard anyone talk about this. It is the Waves VEQ4. Pretty simple. It's just a few knobs. You can choose the frequency on the outside and then the gain in the middle. So let's just check it out and listen to it.
That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons. It's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons. It's so easy to love you. That it's so easy to love you. It's so easy to love you. I would run out of ink trying to write a list of reasons.
So it sounds good, but it also imparts some tone and character to the vocal just by having the plugin on and adjusting it. It adds a nice character, that just this plugin does, that no other plugin sounds like. So when you're looking for this tone of EQ, which I am sometimes, I pull it out and I just make a little small adjustments, and it kind of goes a long way with the distortion that it adds. So it's really great if you want a non-transparent EQ that's quick and easy to use, but also has a little bit of customization where you're not locked into the frequency. We get some choices here. So this one, I've never seen anyone else really talk about it. It's a sleeper. I've had it for a while. I really like it. Anyways, guys, there you have it. There are the top 5 EQs for mixing and mastering, in my opinion, of course. Let me know down below what you think of them. Do you have them? Do you not? What do you like? What do you use? Let's talk about it, man. Anyways, my name is Inswain with Inswain Audio. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.